Hello you guys, and welcome to Catholic Vlogs and latest news. On this Monday night, we are going to begin with this tragic news on the eruption of the volcano in Guatemala.
Is expected to go much higher. More than 46 are hurt, more than 3,200 evacuated. It is happening not far from Guatemala's capital, and Don Daler has details.
Orange, superheated gas and rocks shot into the sky and poured down the mountain, reportedly wiping out entire villages. The eruption sent ash as far as 40 miles away. In the first few hours, the ash and mud remained so hot, rescuers had a difficult time reaching victims, some of whom could be heard crying out for help. The rapidly moving mixture of gases and volcanic matter, known as pyroclastic flows, reached 1,300 degrees in some places. By the time first responders reached victims, it was often too late. Dozens were either burned to death or asphyxiated by the deadly fumes, including these children. A rapidly rising mud flow destroyed a highway bridge, and a once pristine nearby golf course was covered in dark gray ash and mud.
Volcano is behind me.
Manuel Cobar is there. Can you describe what you saw?
I can dead people. I can see very people hurt. And the situation is very sad.
Eugenia Garcia Uspatan lost all but 2 of her family members. I only managed to find 2 children last night, she says, but my 2 female daughters.
On this next video, you're about to see the victims of this horrendous tragedy crying, yelling, and pleading for help. As you can see here, they're carrying bodies that were found. They've been searching in homes, outside. There's so many bodies being found. It is so devastating. We all are God's creation. We need to stop and think and realize and see the hurt of all our brothers and sisters, the children who are suffering, the families that cannot be found. And we need to take a moment and start praying and reflect. What is God trying to tell us? And also nature itself. How much more do we need to see to change our ways? To bow down to the one who is creator of all. We have taken God out of our daily lives, our schools, everything that we do. Philippines 2:10, that every knee should bow down in heaven and on earth. What more do we need to see? Do we need to see more destruction? Do we need to see more people die? Maybe it doesn't affect you because you are not there. But let me tell you something. That does not mean that we're not going to receive something over here, wherever you are. There's volcanoes in Mexico, El Paso. There's volcanoes New Mexico, Yellowstone. There's volcanoes in a lot of places. There's not only volcanoes, there is earthquakes. What happens if an earthquake hits California? Are y'all ready for it? We not only have to prepare physically, but we have to prepare mentally. We have to prepare our souls.
There's no way to stop lava. Once fissures open and the hot stuff starts flowing, it's best not to fight nature. The flows cannot be stopped, but people have tried in the past, said Benjamin Andrews, director of the Global Volcanism Program at the Smithsonian National Museum of Natural History. Flows can and have been diverted though. The most famous example, Andrews cites, was in 1973 when the Eldfell volcano exploded on Heimaey, a small island in Iceland. In that event, huge pumps were used to spray the advancing lava with seawater, but this effort did not stop the flow, rather it redirected the flow and prevented it from inundating the harbor, he said, adding that portions of some towns were overrun with lava. One person died as a result of the eruption. In other cases, explosive bombs were used in attempts to divert a lava flow. One such example was in 1935 when a volcanic eruption on Mauna Loa sent lava toward the town of Hilo, on Hawaii's Big Island. Famed military leader George S. Patton, then a lieutenant colonel, oversaw a U.S. Army operation in which military planes dropped bombs near the vent that was the source of the lava, according to the U.S. Geological Survey. The eruption ended 6 days later, but the effectiveness of disrupting lava channels with bombs remains in dispute.
Now,
Those thermal pools are off limits.
And right here is just a short clip
it's happening again.
of a movie. What if this actually happened in Yellowstone?
Mar Vista Entertainment presents
Yellowstone's erupting.
a disaster film of epic proportion.
Those ash clouds we saw over Iceland are nothing compared to what's going to happen next.
Firefighters are attempting to contain the infernos.
You really need to start evacuating as much as possible. Of Wyoming? Of North America.
Two experts
Tell me what your plan is to stop it.
racing against time
We would need to inject this directly into the magma.
to battle mankind's greatest threat, Earth itself.
All right then, let's do it.
Josh, quickly move!
Nobody gets left behind. We gotta get out of here, okay?
And right here is movement that has been going on in Yellowstone. Do y'all think that we're a ticking time bomb? That Yellowstone is about to erupt? Comment down below.
Mi pueblo, escúchame lo que voy a decirte. Solo será un minuto si tienes que irte. No quiero digas nada, simplemente escucha. Perdona si en un momento te interrumpa. Hoy hace 2000 años fui crucificado. Mi cuerpo escupido y ensangrentado. Llevé todas tus culpas sobre mi costado para darte la vida eterna como un regalo. Y hoy surgen preguntas, ¿por qué no me escuchas? ¿Por qué no me miras? ¿Por qué no me abrazas? La hipocresía ha secado tu mente y dices que me amas. Te has hecho muy fuerte en tus razonamientos. Has cambiado mi gloria por tus sentimientos. A veces por las noches vengo y te despierto, pero ya no te importa hablarme un momento. Te pasas todo el tiempo hablando cosas vanas. Si la televisión, las modas o la fama Has perdido la santidad que en ti brillaba. Sabes más de novelas que de mi palabra. Mi anhelo es usarte, que muestres mi gloria, llenarte de unción, que rebose tu copa, que cambies el mundo cada vez que hables, pues el tiempo se agota. Se agota. Recuerda cuando no estabas en mis brazos, llorabas como un niño hambriento y descalzo. En cámara lenta tú y yo nos juntamos, las lágrimas caían bailando en un charco. Te di una nueva vida, te abrí nuevas puertas, llené tu corazón borrando la tristeza. Hoy dices que ya tienes hechas tus maletas, te vas al mundo, no importa qué suceda. No puedes negar, siempre estuve contigo. Ojalá que si vuelves yo no me haya ido. Entonces será demasiado tarde y no podrás encontrarme. Tus mejillas se gastarán de llorar por mí cuando recuerdes los momentos junto a ti. Tus mejillas se gastarán de llorar por mí cuando recuerdes los momentos